Hello and welcome back. After I think at least 3 weeks, it's time for another game from what I said from MoAre3. We are in losers bracket round 9, and we have fire against Juan. Let's go into the games right now. As expected, Byzantines were in game 1. That's no surprise for us, and as we all know how Byzantines wars can go. If I said told you, feel like at all. Not sure what they're talking about. It's about civilizations or whatever, but we know how these games are about to go, so let's check the maps immediately. Let's go for the interesting things. We can see that fire is already lowering the deer, got 3 deer close to his walls, pretty far away from the TC actually. They're outside, so he's getting them in. Main stone forward, second stone outside, 1 relic inside his base, 1 relic relatively close to him, another one close. That's 3 relics for fire, I would say. Main gold very safe in the back. You can see the barrier. Second gold inside. No extra resources inside his base. That means this is fire's third gold. It's actually pretty far away. Not a very nice position here. On the other side of the map, we have 3 extra resources, 2 golds, 1 stone. That's pretty much the standard thing to see here. And then we're going for Juan's map, who's got 1 relic close to his base, second one close, 1, 2 boars inside. That's good. Main stone forward for him. Why so lag? As I guess it's there's actually a lot of lag here. And Juan trying to get the boar in. Yeah, should be fine. Ooh, almost going back, but just staying still. Main gold on the side for Juan. It's harassable, but I guess it's okay. Second gold inside his base, very safe in the back. Second stone, third gold, very safe inside as well. So resource-wise, he should be fine with that. Do we see deer? Yeah, he's got deer inside as well. I guess at least 3, maybe 4. I see 1, 2, 3 deer that I can see, but one might have run away already. So he should have a good start as well. Next boar coming in. 25 population, 26 now for both players, and they're gonna scout a little bit. Juan is just starting to scout the map, while Fire already discovered Juan's map. He's going for the side now. You can see relic here, you can see an extra gold, and he's gonna scout around his own base first, I guess. Yeah, now they're talking like Portuguese or something that I don't speak and don't understand. Doesn't really matter. Both players are up to feudal age now. We do see market blacksmith for Juan. We see market blacksmith for Fire. Questions: how many villages in gold? That's 4 right now for Fire. Doesn't look like a monk rush here. Maybe 1 monastery, but then 3 TCs. And Juan, on the other hand, let's see, that's 6, 7, or I'd say at least double monastery, maybe even 3 monasteries, and going really aggressive here. A few farms come in as well, 6 farms, 7, that's going to be enough to stay in villager protection. Fire doing horse killer right now. Juan only double bit X, so it's a little bit short on food actually. And both players are going up on 28 for Fire, 29 for Juan. So there's a little bit of difference that explains the time difference here. And we do see Fire up to castle age first. Gonna slow down a little bit. And double monastery actually for Fire. So he's got 4 villages in gold doing double monastery. Interesting. I'd expected 1 monastery, but he's doing 2. Going 1 monk, 2 monks probably. Yeah, there we go. Maybe like a fake monk rush, and then yeah, there's 5 villages in gold right now. And then doing TCs. TC number 1 coming in a very nice location on the woodline, can fit like 1, 2, 3 farms here, and the rest around the mill. Very short walking distance, and we're gonna see another TC maybe on the main gold or on the second gold. Would be an option, I guess. It's not sending villagers. We're going on the main gold. First relic is in for Fire. He's got 1 inside his base, as far as I remember. Yeah, there we go. Can you see the one on the right? Oh, he missed the one on his own side. Going for the one close to Juan, actually. Juan can see the relic on Fire's side of the map, and he's gonna see the relic disappear. Actually, it's in the line of sight from the gate. Double monastery for Juan. Is he going for TCs? He's getting a second TC here. No wood for a third TC. Fire had a better start, I think. Juan with more score right now. Got 3 monks on the map, but ooh, do we see Juan kill a monk here? He might get 1. No, actually double conversion, and Juan deciding to quickly suicide his own monk, his own scout, and scout from fire being converted, but then Juan is losing a monk and suiciding the scout yet again. Juan doing atonement, getting monastery number 3 as expected, going for a relic now. He's going for the second relic here as well, I think. And fire should send a monk now to get his the relic inside his base. He's doing fervor actually. To see that right, an atonement coming in for fire now. 5 more villagers, that's because he had 3 TCs a lot earlier on. Juan got the 2 TCs, is he going for TC number 3? Yeah, that's on the wood line. So, as expected, 3 TCs for both players. First conversion starting, fire does not see this. Oh, and double conversion for Juan, very strong. Fire getting 1 back. Yeah, getting 2 monks back, that's good. And Juan not building the house here, trying to get a few conversions again, but losing a monk. Oh, and that's harsh. A little victory for fire, and fire actually suiciding this monk. Now it's 5 against 6 here, and siege workshop coming up. Question is fire gonna convert the villagers? Is he gonna try to do that? House is not finished, and the big conversion fight going on right now. It's hard to see who's got the better conversions here. I think that's 2 and 2. Military units more for Juan. He's got 11 monks on the field. Now 10 against 7, and Fire is going to try to convert his ass off here. 7 against 10 still. Wheelbarrow coming in for Fire, who's got 4 more villagers at this point. Where did the villager go actually? It's gone back. Juan doesn't want to lose the villager here. And still a lot of conversions starting. Heavy block gold mining coming in for Fire. But I'm going to keep an eye on this. This is just pure craziness of arena. Byzantines war going, both goes for monks. And 10 against 12. Juan is losing a little bit here. Maybe Fire is reinforcing faster, I don't know. A lot of food in the bank. Nobody is really caring for the ecos now. Everybody's just trying to convert. That's 1, 2, 3 again for. But Fire also got a lot of monks on the field. Fire is looking a little bit better, I guess. He might be able to click up to Imperial Age first. Of course, with Byzantines it's a little bit cheaper. But Juan looks like he's gonna win the monk fight here, and having like 20 monks against none, this is how this is maybe going to end. Oh my god. He will have a huge advantage in late Castle Age. 10 against 15 still. Juan is gonna convert more and more. Now Fire is deciding to go back. And Juan is going to hunt him down as long as he can. 1-on-1 relic, and we see Fire actually doing archer ranges. He will be able to click up to Imperial Age any second now. Has to build a university because he doesn't have a second Castle Age building. Gonna lose a monk or 2. There's 1 being converted, 2 being converted. Oh, Fire losing 3, 4 monks already. And Juan decides to just suicide all of them just in case. Getting a conversion, getting 1 back, might reconvert this monk as well. And Fire is the one who's going to Imperial Age first. He's got the better eco management in exchange for the lose of the monk war here. And Juan can click up to Imperial Age as well. He's got a lot of wood in the bank. Does he have Siege Workshop up now? No, he didn't finish this one. We don't see Siege Workshop, no university, so he's missing the building actually. It's not good for him. He's got 1k6 wood in the bank, but he's not caring too much for his eco right now. Only now sending the villager and finishing the Siege Workshop. And I think if he had the building and clicked up earlier, he might have been a good might have had a good advantage. Like this, I think Fire is gonna have the advantage. Because early Imperial Age and doing Arbalest, all those monks will be like helpless. They will be really not too good. And as the monasteries for Fire are still up, few monks inside, and the crossbows about to become Arbalest within minutes. I am really concerned for Juan's monk here. He's now clicked up to Imperial Age first. Ram is out on the field. We do see a few scout cav in the side. Fire stable here. And Arbalest coming in immediately. I think he doesn't have the resources to do Bracer. No, Bracer coming in as well. That's good for him. And doing more monks, actually opening the vault. So yeah, hello Ram, come in and find out. The crossbows are streaming out. They're going to be Arbalest. And Juan is starting to convert. I think Fire should have waited a little bit longer because that's 3, 4 conversions already. But Fire might try to reconvert. He's trying to convert the monks here. And of course now Arbalest against crossbows. But good fight for Juan actually. He's looking looking not too bad here. He's got 22 minutes, but now he's losing. He's gonna lose the converted units, of course, and the monks going down to the scout cav here. Also, Fire sending more monks. Does he have the +3? No, not yet. Could go for block printing now. Lead skirmisher coming in for both players. One bring handcard, getting a few archery ranges out. Pretty forward here, but that's dangerous because Fire is now controlling the map more or less. He's doing a siege workshop. Juan up to Imperial Age, doing fletching. Oh, that's very, very late. The question is, how is he going to react? Good amount of resources in the bank here. I think he should stay on the monks, maybe. Sanctity only now coming in, block printing being done. That means no monastery there. Oh, could do illumination if he wanted to. He also got enough stone for a castle almost. He's doing a lot more villagers. But Fire with a big advantage military-wise, because the Arbalest and elite skirmishers that are out are providing a good map control and make sure that those monks are not too dangerous for him. What else? We do see siege workshops coming up for Fire, and the first ram is out in the field. Elite skirmishers being produced in those center archery ranges. A lot of them actually, and they're now going out and going to try and fight. Not sure the monks should have gone for the Arbalest maybe here. And yeah, looks like Fire used all his monks to just convert one elite skirmisher. Now the monks are healing, and those elite skirmishers from Juan are going down. Fire is still with more military units. That's 25 more units roughly, and Capram on the way. So he's taking down those forward buildings, and Juan is a little bit behind. He's got more villagers. That's at least 10 more, but he cannot get the military units out that he wants to. And I think he should build archery ranges inside his base now. That's probably the smart thing to do. He's going outside with more archery ranges. University also up. Illumination only now coming in for Juan. Don't think that Fire has it. Did he go for it? Not even block printing. So he wants to stay on the trash now. He's doing a lot of lead skirmishers. He might go for, yeah, light cav done already. He might go for hussars even. And if he's got gold left, he's gonna do siege or maybe Arbalest. Gold for Fire, resources for Fire, looking okay-ish. He's spending a lot of resources on his military units. 56 against 11. This is not looking good for Juan, and he might not even get this archery range up. Yep, there's the 3 villagers going down because light cav on the field. And for now, the base of Juan is not open, but there is Caprams doing all sorts of damage. Also, bombard cannon out on the field. Yeah, Fire transitioned away better into Imperial Age, and Juan not building any military units inside his base. Only now there's the 4 archer ranges here. It's not going to be enough, and I don't see an easy way for Juan to come back. It's Fire with 2k score lead. Doing stone mining now, not that really matters here. Caprams now knocking on the walls very soon. Bring archer armor coming, thumb ring. Juan doing 2-man saw, maybe not the right upgrade this time. He's got 2k gold in the bank, he's got 1k stone in the bank. Not doing anything with it. Now the light cav even killing more villagers that are trying to build this castle. Castle, of course, will go up, but with the bombard cannons on the field and the rams just breaking through the walls, this castle won't provide too much protection here. Also, this left-hand side is pretty open. Another castle coming up for Juan right now. This is in a very nice position, but there's still the problem of the bombard cannons, and the Caprams are going to go through those archer ranges. Probably a lot of elite skirmishers on the field. Fire doesn't even care about these buildings here. Siege workshop, 2 archer ranges up. Yeah, whatever. Siege ram coming in for him, and he has got just such a big advantage. Triple military units compared to Juan. 2 castles are up, but that's a little bit late, I think. Juan desperately trying to mass units, but he doesn't have enough military buildings. He's doing now a few monasteries again, but against the amount of elite skirmishers against the trash, I think monks is not the right unit choice. Even cavalier would have been an option, I guess, but then again, Fire is mixing monks into elite skirmishers to heal and to convert if necessary. Juan, I'm not sure what he can do here to come back. Maybe his own siege, but gold will be sparse for him too. He's got another gold in the bag that he can take, and he's doing more archer ranges now in the bag, but Fire is getting more and more military units out. The ones that he's losing, he's rebuilding, and siege rams 2, siege ram 2 bombard cannon sitting this castle. TC went down already. Main stone cannot be mined by Juan right now. And there's 2 more siege rooms on the other castle. The main goal is almost gone. And elite skirmishers still. A few arbalists on the left hand side being controlled by F1Re here, I think, to kill a few villagers. 1 siege ram on the TC, but this one is going down. Only 6 HP left. Then again, the bomber cannons are moving forward. This castle won't stay up for too long. And more siege rams knocking on the walls here. Want to go through the left hand side. And there's the eco from Juan. There's not much space there. Juan resigning at this point, calling GG. Fire with a very strong performance, especially the transitioning into Imperial Age was a lot better for him. And even though he lost the Monk War, he was the one who came out on top with the Arbalest and a lot of elite skirmishes actually. Very nice game, very nice Byzantines War. Everything that you want to see in a 41-minute game. You have the Monk Rush, you have the conversion wars going on, and then transitioning into Imperial Age, elite skirmishes and Arbalest on the field, siege in the end. And Juan sadly not able to defend this. Hope you enjoyed the game. Pretty good one in my opinion, and see you on the next one. GG.